Do not bother employees why they're on like machinery. It is one of the most annoying things in the planet. I've had guests ask me questions where something is why I'm like 20, 30 feet up in the air trying to flip a sign at like 9:30. I'm like, you can come back another time for your candles. Like, it is a pet peeve of mine working retail. Not at 9:30.
I gotta get them out of here before they close.
You're the only employee I can see.
Yeah. Also, don't walk underneath the order picker while they are manning stuff. Like, they're trying to watch out for you and themselves. I don't think he has headlamps, knowing my brother. Knowing him. But hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 49 of the Long Distance Pizza Podcast. Got Strange. I got Dawk. Crad's somewhere. He's on vacation, so he might be in or out. Silly's also on vacation, but, you know, he's not going to be here. This is an episode that was suggested by Strange, and I like it because I work retail, so I feel this frustration. Is it too early, and I wear the shirt on purpose, is it too early to have your Christmas and Halloween decorations out? Because I feel this. I don't know if there's a specific reason why you wanted to bring it up on a job as well,
felt like
or
a
just
good
in general.
topic. It's that time of year where everything's transitioning and you're seeing all the Halloween decorations. And then you also see some Christmas decorations already, too. So
Yeah, I don't...
Walmart has an aisle for both.
Yeah,
Yep.
Walmart does?
Yep.
Well, it's Walmart. They just have everything out early. Like, I feel like summer, like, as soon as December 25th hits, summer stuff's going to be out.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing them, for whatever reason.
Well, yeah, as soon as that's all done, then it's Valentine's Day. And then once that's done, it's Easter.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4th of
And then
July.
Thanksgiving's in there somewhere. Like, that, it just...
Yeah.
People didn't forget about, like, Thanksgiving with the holiday stuff. My job, we're already got all of our Halloween stuff out. It's been out for, like, a month. And I hate putting out... Thankfully, this year I haven't had to put any of it out. Part of my job is I have to help put that stuff out.
No.
So I have to work all the Joe work. I have to put all of that up. I hate it. Not as bad as the Christmas stuff. The Christmas stuff I hate worse because I got to do all the lights on the ceiling.
Ooh.
Which I hate, especially in our store. We got like the one mans, the order pickers, and I have to go all the way top of the ceiling to do that, and I hate doing it because it's always when guests go. Do not bother employees why they're on like machinery. It is one of the most annoying things in the planet. I've had guests ask me questions where something is why I'm like 20, 30 feet up in the air trying to flip a sign at like 9:30. I'm like, you can come back another time for your candles. Like, it is a pet peeve of mine working retail. Not at 9:30.
I gotta get them out of here before they close.
You're the only employee I can see.
Yeah. Also, don't walk underneath the order picker while they are manning stuff. Like, they're trying to watch out for you and themselves. Do not bother employees why they're on like machinery. It is one of the most annoying things in the planet. I've had guests ask me questions where something is why I'm like 20, 30 feet up in the air trying to flip a sign at like 9:30. I'm like, you can come back another time for your candles. Like, it is a pet peeve of mine working retail. Not at 9:30.
I gotta get them out of here before they close.
You're the only employee I can see.
Yeah. Also, don't walk underneath the order picker while they are manning stuff. Like, they're trying to watch out for you and themselves. There's always people in the way. I hate it. What is the earliest you've seen like stuff out? Because I think it's more and more. Like, I feel like every couple of years, like, they incrementally, like, it's like a few weeks early every year.
I mean, as soon as 4th of July stuff was over, I thought I was seeing that.
Really?
Maybe,
I'm pretty sure I saw something Christmas right after 4th was over, yeah.
We have signs up right now saying for like sales on Christmas trees. For whatever reason.
Yeah, I work at a fun center and we have the like video displays and they're already doing, book now for your Christmas, event or whatever. So
interesting. Yeah. We've I've had to move a bunch of Christmas stuff recently because at my job, so they send it either on a full pallet or it's sorted in the freight. So I have to have a separate pallet to put like 2 or 3 things on. And it's the most tedious thing ever. But we've had to move it because now we're getting Black Friday. of our Black Friday freight starting to show up. And the way I know it's showing up is we wrap ours in black plastic. So it's just a full plot of just solid black that we have to then put somewhere. And then people are like, can you get that down? I want to look at it. I've had a guest stop me and ask me that. I'm like, I can't show you any of our Black Friday stuff, unfortunately. Like, they think I'm going to give them a deal. It's the most funniest thing. It's frustrating.
When you do Black Fridays, I mean, is your store open 24/7, or do you certain time?
I think we close early. But I was talking about Dawk. So Labor Day, I had to stay till 10. Usually my store closes around 8 on holidays. 6 or 8. It's like depending on which holiday it is. But my store likes to compete with the Lowe's. It's like one of our main competitors. So because they're staying open till 10, I have to stay open till 10. So the corporate Reddit, which the people that are higher up do read the Reddit, so you got to be careful what you post. And people were complaining about leaving early. Like, we're going to leave early. We were told 8. There were signs up saying we were closing at 8, and they took them down. Like, a corporate email got sent out. So everyone was complaining. So I feel like this Black Friday I'll have to stay till 10, which is frustrating because, well, it's actually not going to be different this year because my grandparents live in Kokomo. So I have to drive several hours to get there. Now they live here, so I can go like 20 minutes. It's actually probably better. I'm probably not that mad about it now, but it's still frustrating for if you have to travel out of town instead of leaving that morning. It's just unfortunate, but I haven't heard anything if we're closing early or staying open like regular. It really depends on what time Lowe's decides to close, but generally, we close early.
I was thinking more the day before or the morning of. Like, do you have, like, huge, massive people outside your store waiting for those deals?
I've never had to open for Black Friday. I usually close on Black Friday. Evenings is usually my shift, so I'm always stuck closing, which I like better because all the chaos has already happened, and all I'm doing is clean up. But I've never had to deal with like the crazy people.
So you never have to deal with we're gonna sit out here and wait till midnight when people start doing deals. No,
but also like I feel like people don't do that at a hardware store for Black Friday deals.
Hey.
That's also my first day at my current job was Black Friday. My first full day. I don't know why they decided that was a good idea. Hey, let's write this 20-year-old kid Black Friday. Perfect timing. He knows nothing.
Nobody else wanted to work.
I guess.
From a managerial standpoint, the more hands we can have on days like that, the better.
That is fair. All I did was do furniture because we got a furniture truck for random like on Black Friday, which they usually tell us we're not going to get trucks, but this furniture truck showed up, and I lost my name tag.
Oh geez!
Like my first day because it just clips on, so we're moving like these sectionals and everything. It just slid off. My then manager yelled at me. She's like, "Why'd you lose it?" I'm like, "There's like 8 of us up here. We're moving like 30, 70. Like it was like a big truck. The full truck was all ours of just sectionals. Like it's gonna happen." Unfortunately.
Yeah, ours are magnets. So you get a magnet on the inside and then on the outside it pops. I
wish those are that way, but my our HR manager has a bucket full of just clips because he knows they break. They're the cheapest flimsiest thing ever. It's frustrating. I wish I had the magnet. It would fit better because I hate because they give us like regular t-shirts to wear that has the logo you wear, and I hate having to clip my name tag to it because it's all the way up here, and it just looks weird. And I hate having it like clipping to the bottom of my shirt or look like somewhere else because I feel like I'll lose it or it'll fall off. Because I already got my radio. Like I got a radio I got to wear already, so I feel like that's too much on my belt. It's got to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an odd thing. I don't know why we don't do magnets. But like everyone always asks me when we get new people, they're like, "Oh, do you hate working Black Friday?" I'm like, I don't care because I feel like Black Friday's got like it's all online now. I feel like Black Friday a lot of it's online. Like our order pickup delivery area, they're swamped for Black Friday. So I end up going down there and helping them out. Oh, there's Crad. Well, a gray box. This is Crad.
There he is.
There we go.
Gentlemen,
what's up?
Hey.
I bring you greetings from the beaches of North Carolina.
You didn't run into Jaws yet? You didn't run into Bruce?
Nope, but I did see a shark in an aquarium, if that counts.
Nice.
And real quickly, my wife makes a cameo appearance.
I didn't
on the Long Distance Pizza Party podcast.
There you go. I didn't know sharks were in aquariums. I thought they were like against that because like sharks don't do well in aquariums, or at least certain.
They didn't
sharks.
tell that to this aquarium.
No,
I don't think they
there's-
told the SeaWorld either.
Oh, SeaWorld's a whole different.
Yes. The audacity was it Jaws 3 they decided to do at SeaWorld.
Oh, jeez.
I think it was 3. It's 3 because 4 is the revenge or whatever. So Crad, what's the earliest time you've seen holiday decorations out?
I think I'm starting to see Christmas stuff now.
Really?
Right. Legitimately. I was in the store the other day down here, and I think I saw some Christmas stuff. I definitely saw, of course, Halloween stuff and Thanksgiving stuff, but like for like in the South, I think they really push it like right before Halloween or right after Halloween. They'll start pushing Thanksgiving, and then right before Thanksgiving, it's right into Christmas. But I'm pretty sure I saw a few Christmas things already.
That's funny. My neighbors haven't started. I don't know if your neighbors are like this. I have certain neighbors who are really into Christmas, so like they really start amping it up. Even Halloween, like they really start amping up the Halloween. I had one neighbor here. Thankfully, they moved because they would trip the breakers for the neighborhood, or the transformers. They trip the transformers for the neighborhood. Like I just go home and I can see the power's already out because like they use so much decorations they would trip the transformers. Like they had like I guess one neighbors went to them. It's like, hey, you need to put less because they keep tripping everything. And people are getting really annoyed the power keeps going out. Because around here, they take forever trying to repair the power lines for whatever reason.
So I saw something which really made me laugh the other day at a store up here. They had Halloween fireworks.
Okay. Because that's
It's
what
like
you
they were
Halloween?
trying. Yeah, because apparently they're trying to rebrand. I guess the fireworks industry is trying to make a new push into other holidays. And so they had like the packs and they had like spooky names and stuff, and they had Halloween fireworks. I was like, man, this is like gone nuts.
That's
Special.
I could see someone doing that. Like the Dean's fireworks right now, I could see them doing that. So they probably are going to do that. It's going to be fun. Because that's what I want to do on Halloween. I want to scare the crap out of the kids with fireworks. While they're...
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's a good
Well,
idea.
that's why you save the little poppers you throw on the ground.
Yeah.
There you go.
The kid
You got my
comes
They
porch.
had those. They had the poppers, but they called them boogers,
I feel like it's the wrong name.
like ghost boogers or something like that.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, let's give kids PTSD on Halloween. That'd be great. Explosions
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
What? You never sat on the roof with a paintball gun?
All right.
Have you?
Not actually. No, I thought about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you can tell story. My mom told me I couldn't get the garden hose with the kids because I hate when they come to our house. We don't do anything, and the rule is you turn the light on, and that's when they go to the porch. These kids don't pay attention to that. They're just like, oh, there's a light on in the house. Hey, what's up? Can I get candy? I'm like, we don't do that. I've had instances where I've not even been home. I've come home and I've seen like all the lights are. People are like checking my windows. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So I just moved. This is my first Halloween in this new place. So we're actually renting the basement from my wife's sister, and they both are into decorating and doing all kinds of stuff for Halloween and Christmas. Halloween especially, and they're doing a Jurassic Park theme actually.
Oh,
So
nice.
they're doing a lot of homemade crafts and stuff like that. There's actually all these little dinosaur figures that are out in the yard right now, and they're just slowly, and I'm helping them too, but they're just slowly like building on it all the way up through Halloween, getting different decorations. We're going to do a big gate that has like the Jurassic Park letters over it. And then they actually do like almost like a haunted house, like the kids walk by and we do this little bit for them. And I'm going to be playing a raptor behind the
Nice.
fence that, it's going to be fun.
Are they going to be accurate? Are there feathers, or is it
Jurassic Park raptor. So
which is more of the Utah raptor?
yeah,
Which I think they found out after. Like, it was this weird accident where they made the raptors bigger because actual raptors are smaller, but they
Right.
wanted it to be scarier. And then, like, afterwards, like, oh, actually, we found a raptor that's kind of similar. So you kind of, accidentally kind of created this thing that does exist but didn't at the time. Like
Yeah, it was discovered like right around the time the movie came out. Like right
Yeah.
before or right after, something like that.
Yeah. Apparently, also in the movie, it got lost in editing. I think there was supposed to be like a lead raptor in that movie out of like the 3 or 4 that are in it. But I think they forgot. Someone in editing forgot. So you just see 3 or 4 just the same raptor. I think like something got like forgotten. He was supposed to be different, like have like tufts of like hair or like feathers to set them apart. And I think the like Jurassic World later did that. Like
Yeah,
They were
with Blue.
gonna make a spike raptor.
Yeah, they're like
Stripe.
it worked. It worked for
Stripe.
Gremlins. We can do it for these Velociraptors. You know. Yeah, I feel like this is like the Scrooge in me. I hate when we have to put decorations out, especially at work, because I feel like it's always too soon. And again, like we said, it's like earlier and earlier, like incrementally, it's happening more. And like I'm just waiting for them because I've seen getting Halloween Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Recently, like just black scary Christmas. I'm like, I feel like now they're just gonna blur together. I feel like I'm gonna have them up year round.
Yeah, those people do that all the time. Or
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I know some clients that have clients that do that.
Yeah, well, there's people now that have like they have the tree, but they spruce it up for whatever holiday is. Like they have Easter tree and like a St. Patrick tree. I feel like that's too much work. Like,
Would you rather take it down every time?
no, I wouldn't.
Can we put a few ornaments up with different colors?
No, I wouldn't. But it used to be spaced out where you like had
Or you-
time.
Or you get one of the LED trees so you can change the color when you need
Oh
to.
yeah, you change colors.
Yeah, I was gonna say
There you
they
go.
have these house lights now where you just program whatever colors you want, so
Yeah.
you can just change it with the holiday and never take them down.
Yeah, it's and like some holidays are getting forgotten. Like Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and I feel like that's gonna be for like 2 or 3 days and then gone.
Yep.
Yep.
It always is.
And then you got like Valentine's Day, it's gonna be 2 or 3 days. Then it's gonna go away. And then, like these other like Easter, I feel like I don't see much of. Like it's there and then gone. Like these one day. Well, I mean Christmas is like one day, but everyone like gets ready for like a whole month. But I feel like these like smaller holidays are just slowly getting like merged together.
The holidays that they can exploit the kids with are the ones that are going to do it. So Halloween, Easter, Christmas,
Yep.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Everything
Valentine's.
else. I mean, Valentine's, yes, they do this thing because the kids lose.
Well,
But-
kids don't really care. Like some kids aren't gonna care. Like
Well, most kids have hearts.
that's fair. They haven't been broken yet.
The innocence of childhood.
Yeah. I don't know. There were some kids at my school that got really into Valentine's Day, but my school wasn't very like gung ho on like you could talk to the girl, but like you're not gonna get in a relationship, especially in like upper high school. But I had friends that we ended up getting together, we knew it, and then they got married or after high school, so like we knew. But it was also just my school. My school is very weird about like stuff like that, and like holidays. I always find it weird when kids do Valentine's Day because I'm like, I don't know. But also, I'm not into Valentine's Day, so I don't know. Crad, you brought up a specific thing. I'm wondering because you're on vacation and you had an incident about What was it? Mistakes in vacation?
Do's and don'ts.
Or yeah, do's and
Do's and
don'ts on
don'ts of vacation.
Yeah, my dad in the last couple years has been the like go-to vacation guy, like staying at vacation. Especially now we decided to rent Airbnbs for like our whole family. There's like 10 plus people in this one Airbnb for a week. And wherever place we pick, and maybe because you know this crowd because you're near where we went to, there's nothing open around these Airbnb towns for whatever reason. And I don't know how they are staying in business. Like, they stay in business somehow because everyone goes to those Airbnb areas. But like nothing's open, so I don't know how they're making money, or it's like open weird times.
I think I think some of the businesses like are very seasonal, and so they definitely adjust their hours. That's for sure. And
Well, there was one town I went to.
I think it would be shut. There we go.
Yeah, there was one town I went to. Like everything was only open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but not Monday, Tuesday.
All right.
It was so weird. I'm like, what about people that aren't here on the weekend? Like, no food places are open. Nothing was open. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they adjust that to need. They like even where we are now, where I'm at on vacation. It's kind of ending the tourist season,
Mm.
and so they're starting to kind of have to adjust their hours, like you said, where they're open on weird days. We ran into that even while being here. But at the same time, depending upon when you do it, it can be really nice too because you're not hitting the high season of crowds and you're still getting pretty good weather depending upon you're going like where we've been here. The weather has been like really good for the week and still had the opportunity to get some fishing done and stuff like that. So obviously you don't want to go to certain areas during the busiest times. Like one of the don'ts I would say to you is never go to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge during like Jeep Week. Don't do that.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Or any kind of hot rod event.
We have around here. My town thinks it's a college town. It is kinda, and they have like Jeep weeks, and I hate it because it's right by the way they do it is right by my house. So all I hear for a couple of days is just these Jeeps blasting down the highway, and I'm like, this is supposed to well, you know what I mean, like just going down the highway, like blasting down the highway. You know what I mean, or like being very obnoxious on the highway. And especially like when it comes to like summer season, you have like the airfield stuff. There's a airfield right by my house. So when I used to work at the subway I worked at, I hated it because like we couldn't hear anything because the jets were just going overhead, and I'm like, this is so annoying. Like I get it, to people that's fun, but I don't feel like the fun of like sitting down watching a jet fly overhead. Like maybe it's just me. I'm desensitized because it always happens, and like, but I hate stuff like that. I don't know. But also, I'm not like a vehicle guy. So
yeah, my mom lives in South Dakota, and it's in the area near Sturgis. And unless you're taking part in that bike rally, don't go there during the bike rally unless you're taking part of it because it's
there's
insane.
There's a car show that comes in the summer, and they say stay off 3rd Street. Because every guy that thinks they're so tough because they got their big trucks or like their hot rods are on that street, and you can't see anything because everyone's doing burnouts. So there's just smoke and diesel everywhere. So they're like people like will post like warnings, don't go on 3rd Street these days at this times, and it's really annoying. And I hate that time because all I can smell is like the burned rubber and everything. Thankfully, my job I can like go around it because it's like on that end of 3rd Street, so I can just go around it usually. But still, like, I guess that people find that fun. My cousin comes down for it, but doesn't come to visit us. He'll come down here. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. Also, I live in Indiana, so all you have is like races. Like like a big thing around here is racing. But I've never we got Indy 500, and I've never been interested.
Actually, next month is the air show, so that's gonna start practicing soon.
Oh yay!
That's fun doing a massage and you hear the jets zooming over.
Some people that might be relaxing the dock. Just they're like, oh, this is relaxing. You just hear loud engines. Yeah. I'll put on Into the Danger Zone. It'll be very relaxing. Just that I hate. Is there any other don'ts? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got one. It's don't assume the weather. We had a trip. My dad, when I was younger, maybe like early teens, and we had a stretch where we would get together either with my uncle and his family or one of my dad's friends and their family and split the cost of a houseboat, and we'd go on like Lake Mead or Lake Mojave, different lakes. And one year we went in August and we were like, oh yeah, it's going to be hot, right? And we ended up, so it was with one of my dad's friends and family friends. And we dressed for warm weather and we got out on the lake and we parked, got on the houseboat, drove down, found a little cove to park in. My dad had a bass boat that we would go fishing in, so we drove that around too. And my dad's friends, their kids came and just spent the day with us, but they weren't going to camp or spend the night with us. And this storm blew in, and So my dad and his friend went to go drop off my friend's kids off at the dock back where we first started. So they had to drive across the lake, and they drove against the wind, waves coming over the front bow of the boat because the kids like had to get home, and they got soaking wet. And it was this cold wind and cold water, and they said it took like 40 minutes to get across back to the dock, but after they dropped him off and turned around and started going with the wind, it took 10 minutes to get back to where we parked.
Nice.
They were soaking wet, and we had no warm clothes, and they were freezing, and we were cold. And then the next day we had to go like hunt down sweats from someplace, and it was all expensive because it was all touristy. So
Yeah.
don't assume the weather is going to be one way. Always bring, if you think it's going to be warm, bring a pair of cold clothes. If you think it's going to be cold, bring a pair of warm clothes, because you just never know.
Oh yeah. A lot of my family, we do a lot of our vacations in like the East Coast, like New England area. A lot of my family's from there. And of course, the last couple of years, I was saying we do Airbnbs, which I'm growing to hate, because last Airbnb there was nothing around. Don't assume the weather, but also don't assume there'll be stuff to do, because some of these Airbnb spots have zilch. Like everything's like 45 minutes away for whatever reason.
Yeah, do your research before you go somewhere.
Yes.
Well.
Don't just go in and be the entitled tourist.
Yes. Well, this time, so my dad, we had like certain specifications we wanted for the Airbnbs. Of course, you get 10 plus people, so you need a larger area, and they get expensive the larger the Airbnbs get. They kept saying, "Oh, there's a foosball table," like get pictures and everything. We get there, none of that stuff's there. Apparently, it broke, and then they didn't decide to tell us. My dad was kind of frustrated, like, you guys didn't say anything. Like, yeah, the place was kind of crap versus what the picture showed. So my dad was a little frustrated. So my dad's one of those people you like get entertainment watching him deal with stuff like that, because he'll get frustrated, but it's like him dealing with customer service getting frustrated, and it's like hilarious to watch. Like, don't assume that. Again, East Coast area, so either you're cold or you're warm. You never have in betweens around here, like in Indiana or a lot of other places where you have that in between. I could wear shorts all day, and it's nice. And then the next day, I gotta wear a jacket because it's pouring rain, and it's East Coast, so it's probably always pouring rain. This last one we went to, I feel like we just stayed at Airbnb all day, and I hated it because there was like nothing else to do. Like that's what got me frustrated. I'm like, can we go? Like, there's no antique stuff around, like, there's stuff like to go look at, like a downtown area.
Yeah, and like my ex-wife and I took a trip to San Francisco once, and we wanted to go see Alcatraz, and found out after we got there that you need to book that at least like a month in advance. Jeez. So we didn't get to go see Alcatraz.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. With that, we another do call ahead places.
Yeah.
Especially like for food places, for one reason I became the person that had to call places. I think because my cousin would call, and she's a little younger than me. She's like 14, 15, whatever. So, of course, sounds like a younger person hearing a call, so they would hang up on her. And she's like, why are they hanging up on me? And I'm like, give me the phone. So I'm like, hey, we need this many people. Do you have a spot open? Da 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 da. I for whatever reason, I was the one that would answer. None of my brothers wanted to answer the phone, or for whatever reason, or call for whatever reason. So I became the go-to person to call. I think because my phone was charged the most out of some people, because people don't charge. I guess for people, my family don't like charging their phones. I don't know why. But that was entertaining, trying to get 10 plus people. And my cousin would try to talk in my ear while I'm on the phone. Like, make sure we do this. I'm like, just go away. That's always fun when you have a larger group of people and you're trying to be the phone person. I'm trying to think of any other do's, because my vacations are very boring.
Do prepare for both types of weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cut
Yeah, that was. I think you cut out, but that was mine.
Okay.
Because I don't go to like big places. I never do like Disney World or anything, so I don't have any dues for that.
Yeah. What's your story on that, Crad?
Good. Sorry.
No, what's your story on that with the weather?
Oh, with the weather. Well, I've had like one thing that happened to me recently, which I think I may reference it already in our podcast. I tried to attend the first baseball game in a major league in a NASCAR place.
Nice.
And that sucker got rained out. It was bad. Like it just came bad rain, and so I feel like they could have prepared us better for that. As far as vacations go, if I got a good story for that or not, other than I think you just need to be prepared because like you never know what it may say rain, it may not rain, and they may say it may not rain and it rains.
Mm-hmm.
So
Especially when you have like large family, you're doing like a family gathering, a vacation. Like be on time. My dad's
That
one of those
helps.
people. My dad's one of those people where it's like we're leaving at 6 a.m. Like he's one of those people. He's never like, oh, we have time to stop. Thank goodness one of my brothers didn't go with us for vacation because of course two of my brothers got married over the summer. That was a whole thing. And so my dad's like, be there at 6 a.m. And I'm like, oh, good, that one's not coming. Sam should be on time. He was because of his wife. His wife had to wake him up because he didn't put an alarm on for whatever reason. So it's like 5 a.m. and like he's just dragging himself to the car because he hates being up early. Just find ways to make sure everyone gets there on time. You don't want to be Kevin McAllister. You don't want to get left behind. Just
Yeah.
you're one left home.
Yeah, my dad, those same friends I talked about earlier, anytime we did a trip with them or anything, he would always tell them an hour to be ready an hour before dad actually wanted to go because he knew they were going to be late. So he is always guaranteed they were going to be like an hour late. So dad just, if he wanted to leave at 9, he would tell them show up at 8.
Be there at 8.
So
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
just work with the people. Don't get upset with them. Just be like, yep, you're going to be that way. Fine.
Fine.
I would say
We'll just work with that.
Yes.
I would say a major do is always be prepared to spend more than you think you're going to.
Yep.
Especially vacation spots.
Extra
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Or don't
Always-
assume that they have only cash options or than the cash options because some places only do cash or don't have card or their card acts up.
Yeah.
Especially in like vacation spots where sometimes the internet's very spotty because they're on the East
Yeah,
Coast and just
I would take a mix of both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some places
I
that
like
are
to have cash on me.
cashless.
a lot of more places are doing cashless, but like they have like the worst area to do it.
Cashless is annoying. Sorry. I prefer to have those to cash. That way I know exactly how much I'm spending.
I-
I don't get
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good thing. I don't carry much cash on me. Like when I used to mow, I used to have cash, but like I find the hassle trying to get to the ATM because because I hate having to pay the other fee for some ATMs where like, oh, you don't go to this bank, $5 or $6 fee.
Yeah.
Like I kind of hate that, and like the bank I go through is on the other side of town. It's not on the other side of town, but it's like the middle of town, and I hate going through that area because it's in a school area. It's like one of those areas I don't like driving around, so I do a lot of cashless stuff. But again, that's your personal preference. Now, if I was on vacation, it's a little different. Like I knew, like, oh, this one place I know is not gonna have much like cashless options. I have some money, like I have around. Also, if you know you're gonna be spending money, save up for it. Don't be like, oh hey, I got $100 that I don't have because I just spent on vacation. But also, like, these people know you're gonna buy stuff, so like they will hike up the price
Oh yeah.
because they kind of know you're gonna do it. Because there's always that one person who's not prepared that needs a shirt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And don't be afraid to. I would also say don't be afraid to ask for recommendations.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh yeah. You'll
Especially
find
if-
the best stuff from that for sure.
especially if it's locals they know.
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
figure out where all the grocery stores are beforehand.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah,
And
that's very
plan
important.
ahead.
Yeah.
Don't be taking like 6 trips to the Walmart. Like
Yes. Yeah, that too.
my dad's like, he's like, no, we're gonna do one stop. We're gonna get everything. We're gonna plan it out for the week. Then you have his sisters who aren't like that. He's like, let's go to the Walmart. I'm like, I feel like we've gone to this Walmart. I got to experience a Food Lion this last vacation, which is like, I guess it's like a cross between Kroger and like
Experience
CVS.
a food line. Oh my god.
I don't know if that's
Wow.
like the right word. Okay, but Crad, I'm in the middle of Midwest. I don't have much. Okay, so I don't experience all the fine stuff of the East Coast, like a food
Food
line.
Lion's fine.
It's
Got
not
to
that
experience
great.
the food line.
Experience is a strong word, but like,
I feel like
I was
we're in a
going
museum or
crazy.
something. I'll experience the food line.
Yeah. But I think I was going crazy. Like I feel like I've been to this food line like 6 times. Like, especially in like the Airbnb spots, you have to go like 30, 40 minutes away to get to like the Walmart or that stuff. Also, like the Walmarts, I've noticed, like mine are already kind of odd. But going to like the East Coast, going to some of these WalMarts, I'm like, it makes mine look tame. like, like it's Craig, you need to experience the Midwest WalMarts. This is bad. Some kids just got arrested for they're shooting gang videos at a Walmart. They had Airbnbs, but they like spray him look like realistic firearms, and they called the cops. Someone called the cops. That's what's going on at our WalMarts.
So like airsoft guns.
Yeah, but they took the tips off. Someone thought they were
They sawed down the orange tips to make them look real.
yes, to shoot
spray
gang
paint over it.
videos.
Works real easy.
That's what the news said, that kids were shooting gang videos arrested at Walmart. That was the news headline. I was like, so I was at work and someone came and was like, yeah, someone just got arrested at the Walmart. I'm like, what's new? Like, I feel like someone's always getting arrested at the Walmart.
Stop the presses.
I'm trying to think of any other do's and don'ts for vacation.
I'd say have a backup plan if
Yes.
a place that you want to see gets sold out, or
Especially if you
something
don't know the
goes
area.
wrong, or like bad weather. If it's like an outdoor thing and then the weather rolls in, like if you go to a theme park and a big storm comes in and shuts everything down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know stuff like closes at random times, again, have backup stuff. I feel like I do that a lot when we try to go to eat places, but also all these places were like, we really don't like having groups of 10 for whatever reason. Like they weren't prepared for like large groups of people. It was just these smaller restaurants. There was one we went to. It was just like a hole. Like it looked like a hole in the wall. Like I don't know how this place stayed. It was like this weird Italian. Like I wouldn't even call it Italian. It was supposed to be Italian. It was very, very like low key Italian. Like the wall I was up against, I feel like I was gonna fall through it because it was like just the walls made of paper. Yeah. Also, just know what you want to. Again, know what you want to do. Know where you want to go to eat. If you have like a preference, especially if you have family members who have certain preferences, too. Like we kept bringing up like a Chinese place, and my uncle did not want to go, so we never had Chinese for the week. And there's some of us that wanted Chinese. Also in my family, like I certain family, like they went like vegetarian, so you gotta account for that, and it's all like a whole hassle. So just try, especially in your groups, try to make sure you're trying to find stuff for everyone to do, and not just like what one or two people are going to do, because then not everyone's having fun.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to split the group up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be flexible.
Yes. Be flexible.
Speaking of splitting the group up, boys, I need to head off for the evening, but
You're good.
I got to get up early in the morning and head back to Virginia.
Ooh.
All right. Have fun.
We'll have fun back.
Yep.
Be safe.
Oh, y'all.
All that good stuff.
Do you guys have like family, like any fun vacation memories?
I did. I mean, we did a lot of vacations when I was a kid. I've been all over the U.S., so I know we've done a lot of stuff, a lot of amusement parks, caves, lake fishing trips. It's hard to pick just one.
Yeah.
I told you some of my memories already, so
I can't think of anything because like all mine's like we went to this activity center, or we went to like it's not really anything like big. Like we don't do any like the amusement parks and stuff like that.
Yeah, amusement parks are
Yeah.
overrated.
Oh, when I tell people like I don't like going to amusement parks, they're like, why? They're so much fun. I was like, it's the same ride, just repackaged half the time, like most of the time.
I don't know. Recently went to Disney World and went to the I think it's the Hollywood Studios section or Hollywood something.
MGM.
No, it's Hollywood
Or they
something,
changed
but
it now. Okay. It used to be the MGM.
I think that might be different. But it has all the Star Wars stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And the one ride It's called Rise of the Resistance, and it was really cool. However, it kept breaking down, and we were in that line for it for like 2 hours, and that made it not worth it. If it wasn't for that, it would have been the best ride there, because like you're in this thing to where you're not even like on rails. Like it's a car that moves around on wheels and goes to all these different like places and spins around and does all this stuff, and all this stuff is happening around you, and animatronics and explosions. And there's like one point where you are like in a hangar and you have the AT-AT like over you, and like you're out in space and the wall blows open and Kylo Ren gets sucked out into space. All this stuff starts happening. It's crazy. And it was really cool, but I guess it was so advanced it just kept breaking down, and we just got stuck in that line for like 2 hours. That was like the worst.
I am waiting for like an amusement park horror movie. Like it's Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's like an amusement park, not just like a fun center. Like I'm surprised someone's not done that.
They actually recently opened Universal.
Yeah, Universal has a
horrors in like Las Vegas, which actually my
nights.
wife and I have been talking about. But it's based on all the horror movies, the classic horror movies.
They have at in Orlando. One of the realms of the Universal places, the horror stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's like they have the Isle of Burt, they got the Super Mario World, they got the Dark Universe.
They're still trying to do that. I feel whenever Universal talks about that, I'm surprised. Like they keep trying to push Dark Universe in some.
They have all these all the horror like the classic horror titles. So whether they're actually going to do it or not, but I mean they still have it so they can use it in their stuff.
Yeah,
I guess.
Well, I know the one in California had a Walking Dead section at one point and other stuff, but I think this one in Vegas is like just all horror franchises.
Yeah, my like I was saying, my vacations are very boring. Like it's always a group thing for like 2 or 3 days. It's never like because no one's interested in the amusement park stuff. We do like mini golf and stuff like that.
Yeah. What about landmarks? Because like I've been to Rushmore, I've been to Grand Canyon.
No one does. We've not done any of the landmarks. Like again, I don't know why we haven't, but also we want to do we don't do like by ourselves vacations. It's always like a big group thing. And like no one really is interested in that stuff. Like we're not one of those like that likes doing that stuff for whatever reason. I think my mom might be interested in stuff like that, but like in a group setting, it's never anyone's top priority. We're not going to go to the Grand Canyon or anything. That's never really been a thing for us.
Well, when we do big family stuff, we'll do. I think one year we went to Breckenridge, and one year we're up in Minnesota.
But you gotta understand with my family, Dawk, I have certain families that refuse to go anywhere where there's not a beach. So, like the beach will still be there. You can go you can go somewhere else where there's not a beach and experience other parts of America. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it was interesting. They came down for the weddings, which was a surprise. And well, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't be there, but they were like such out of their element. They're like, there's not a beach around. Like, you can go to Indiana Beach. There's not much there, but you can go there. There's a beach, kinda. It's not really a beach. Kind of like a tourist trap. Yeah, we're very boring when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know if I would actually do any of it.
Beaches are overrated.
Beaches are overrated. It's the same beach. And maybe there's a shark attack, like in Jaws.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. There's shark attacks all over the place.
Oh, there are.
And where I'm at, they can get really close.
Yeah.
But you can't see them because that water, the runoff from the Mississippi, makes that Galveston water look real pretty.
No, you don't have any enough mayors who are like, no, it's fine. Like in the movie Jaws. I'm saying this because I just recently watched Jaws for the first time. Yep.
Just for the first time.
Yep.
Did you watch it in theaters?
I did. I saw it in
for the
4K
50th anniversary or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny going to the theater and you see Jaws 50th anniversary and revisiting Hogwarts and revisiting Pan Am and revisiting
they had an ad for Back to the
Middle
Future.
Earth.
I guess it's like 30th something anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing all these old classic movies because everything coming out now, nobody wants to watch.
No, well, 'cause it's hot garbage half the time. Or
Yeah.
unfortunately, there are some gems, and they get lost
Yeah.
in everything else. Unfortunately, which is which is sad. And some things we don't come to the theaters. They get stuck at film festivals for like years,
Yeah.
and they never get out there. And studios on their streaming services, think that'd be a good tool for you to have content that's big stuff to push some of these indie movies. But it's not got a big flashy budget that you can make money from.
Mm-hmm.
Which I find very sad because I think there are some good movies out there that get lost. You could also, I'm just gonna say this. So me and my friends years ago for a school project, we made a joke about Jaws. We had a whole sketch about Jaws, but based it off a real life cat escape that happened here. Because we have like a feline rescue center, and one of the big cats escaped. It was like roaming the woods by my house. And so we made a whole skit about it. We called it Pause 3D. It's up on YouTube. So they can check out. It's great. I get to be I can't think of the character's name, but I get to be not Quinn. Maybe it is Quinn. I get to be the hunter in that skit. So you get to see how young I look. I'm like 17.
Also, it was like last year.
No, it was not last year. It was not last year, but that's on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description. Me and my friends rewatch it. My sister-in-law saw it for the first time because she hadn't seen any of these, and unfortunately, my brother, her husband, isn't in a lot of them, but I am. So you get to see me try to act. There's a whole skit that did not come out because it got ruined at the end, and they never got put out. I wish it did. We recreated it's an old Sesame Street bit with Grover. And I think it was originally like a coffee commercial, and then they put it into Sesame Street because a lot of the Sesame Street came from like coffee commercials, like way back when. At least Kermit did, or like early version of Kermit did. And one of his puppets became like a random background character. And then it was with Grover, so that's somewhere. But yeah, my sister found it very funny. She's like, Nathan's really funny. I was like, I don't think I'm that funny, but. That was not knowing Jaws at that time. Now having watched Jaws and rewatching that, I get all the jokes that he put in there. That's just referencing Jaws. Actually, there was one time I went to the beach. There was on the news. There was a great white attack. My pastor, for some reason, was talking about it. He's like, "You guys were in that area." I'm like, "We didn't see anything. We didn't know there was a shark attack at all going on." Yeah. Again, my vacations are very boring because we don't really do much. Also, because I got family that doesn't like doing any of that, so we kind of do whatever. I think I got food poisoning one year on vacation. I think it was like 2 years ago. I got food poisoning, or I think I got food poisoning. I couldn't tell. I think like a very like mild case, or like very not big case of food poisoning, but I couldn't tell. Again, I've never had food poisoning. I have people around me that had food poisoning, so it was like the highlight of my week. I think we kind of covered all from being Scrooges of holidays and family vacations. Is there anything else we want to talk about?
No, I think that's a good video.
We're good.
Heck yeah. So Crad unfortunately had to cut. I do want to say this because he just started. I'm sure he want to talk about. He'll talk about it next time. He has a new ministry you guys can check out. I'll put the Facebook link down below. I don't know if you guys saw his post about it on Facebook. Mary Hart Ministries, go check it out. He's starting that. That's going to be his plug. Not only will he be reviewing every CW show, that's a joke. He's not actually doing that. That's a joke I bring up every episode because I find it hilarious. That is, I think his TikTok name was CW Man. He runs with it. But if you want to check out that, go check that. The link's down below, along with our own socials at Pizza Party Pod. I got to go upload the clips for the week. I've been trying to be better about that, and I got to just go. Still, I got to finish editing clips for last episode. Holidays, I've been working. For some reason, Labor Day screwed my schedule up again. Whenever it's holidays, my schedule's all jumbled. I'm sure everyone's schedules get jumbled around holidays. Mine, for everyone, like weird holidays, mine gets jumbled. That's what happens when you're one of the only people that work. But all those are down below at Pizza Party Pod. My socials, you can find me at ft_fastfoodnews. You could check out, what did I do? Oh, Burger King had a new item, crispy onion Whopper. It's actually decent. I was concerned how good the Burger King was, because whenever I go to Burger King, I hate going there because it's never good. But I guess they must have gotten different people to make decent food. I mean, it's Burger King.
You're at the wrong Burger King.
Yeah, I love
know.
Burger King.
I hate Burger King. I think it's just the ones I run here. They're horrible.
Oh, Burger King is way better than McDonald's.
I would rather have McDonald's over Burger King. It used to be flipped. I used to like Burger King over McDonald's.
McDonald's has a superior fries,
Yes.
which didn't used to be. Burger King used to be better, in my opinion,
Yes.
but then they changed their fries, and ever since, McDonald's has better fries.
Yes.
That's what it's getting drinks.
Yeah, or the halvesies, because now you can do half and half or whatever with theirs, which is odd. I'm not a big fan of their onion rings like I used to. I was going to try the new Taco Bell menu, but that's not out till next week. I misread something. I thought it was going to come out this week, but it's next week it's coming out. Because they want to do a Y2K menu. Get
Oh,
hip,
yeah, I saw
hip with
that.
kids. Get hip with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Go back to get all that stuff back then.
You can get an empanada. You get a caramel apple empanada. It's a perfect time for the fall.
Empanada?
Yeah, that word. I've had multiple comments recently. Like, you need to go see a speech therapist. And I'm like, I'm well aware I have a hard time speaking with certain words, and I have gone to a speech therapist when I was a kid. It did not help me much, I don't think. Doc, where can they find you?
On TikTok at rsdawkins84, where I do Bible reading and old prayers.
Nice. Where are you at right now with Bible reading?
Fixing to go into Judges.
Ooh. I got a question. Have you done Numbers?
Yes.
Are you there? Okay, I'm like, I had a high school teacher. He's like, you're gonna read through Numbers, you're gonna find something for the week out of it. I'm like, it's Numbers.
Numbers has some great stuff in it. What are you talking
It
about?
does, actually.
It does once you actually sit down and actually do read it and get past
yeah.
the genealogy stuff.
Yeah.
Strange, where
Numbers
can I
has-
find you? I'm sorry.
Just here for now. Still on a hiatus on everything. Trying to get things figured out with my schedule, so.
Nice. It happens. My schedule might be changing soon, so we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, our schedule just changed. We were open 7 days a week, and now we're only open 5 days a week. We're closed Monday and Tuesday, so that's flipping everything around. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like that's normal for a lot of people now because like Monday, Tuesday, nothing happens. By midweek, it's all. That's how my job is. So I get it. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. This episode 49. Well, yeah, episode 50. We've done 50 something episodes. So I'm gonna work on trying a guest for next episode, unless we want to do something special for 50 episodes.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I have a guest. I was talking about this last week. I just gotta get his phone number from my mom and see if he's available. I think he travels between here in Florida, so it depends on what he's not traveling. So he'll be on. So it's Rick Mays. He used to be he used to work in the prison ministry. So, and he's a good family friend of mine. So he's known me for years. He used to be a pastor. Unfortunately, his church, he closed the church down, unfortunately. But he's a really neat guy. So hopefully he can come on. He listens to, at least he watches the clips that get posted on TikTok. He told me that, and I'm like, oh, that's odd when people say they watch stuff I put out. I don't know why I have that thought, because I'm purposely putting it on the internet. So I don't know, it's one of those things. You don't think about it until people bring it up. So you can check that out. You guys have a good rest of your day.